Darunia, I have but one question for you. Are you ready to rumble? Look at that. Oh, Darunia wants to Oh, Darunia's so ready for this. Hey guys, it's me, your friendly neighborhood Pokemaniac, coming at you with a very special episode of Pokemon HeartGold NUZLOCKE Challenge. And the reason why this episode is so darn special is because there's absolutely zero chance of us losing anybody in this episode, because this is, well, I say that while, we've got two things going on right now. So, the first thing is, I kind of talked about this in previous episodes, but a lot of our team, they have a lot of good potential, but I find myself more often than not neglecting to use them just because it's like, our main team that we, kind of have, right now, this main circuit. Well, number one, it's a good, diverse typing bunch, so I got a lot of good coverage, and also their levels are very good. They're up to snuff, as it were. And a lot of the Pokemon, in the PC could have a lot of potential, but the aspect of having to grind them up all individually, should I want to use them, even if I don't lose a Pokemon, seems like quite the arduous task. So I decided that in this episode we are going to kind of make a twofer. Number one, this is going to be us. It's going to be us grinding up some of those Pokemon that have great potential, so that they will be usable should we just want to quickly swap them around should the need arise. And the second is to take on the POKEATHLON Dome, because we really don't have a good chance or reason for doing this in the main game. I did kind of have it in my head that, we could win elemental stones from the POKEATHLON, which would be, super useful, particularly for some Pokemon such as, Makar, who needs a leaf stone to evolve. However, that unfortunately is not the case until you get the national dex. Then you can get elemental stones. Why they gatekeep these things, I don't know, but they did. But I figured, we need to grind anyway, and it's a good thing to do while we have a pause in the action. And, well, I say pause in the action, but honestly, this episode should be rather intense, because my Pokemon are going to prove to be the top athletes in all of Johto. So, without further ado, let's go. All right, obviously, this is, the POKEATHLON Dome is a building that is, is an area that is exclusive to, the 4th gen remakes. This was not, in fact, in, Gold, Silver, or Crystal, just to keep that in mind. But yeah, and, who's this, strapping, mustachioed, character in front of us? I feel it! The twinkle in your eyes! The twinkle of friendship! You're quite something. Your Quilava is quite a Pokemon. Now see, that's how you know this guy actually knows what he's talking about. He knows that Darunia is just an absolute banger of a Mon. It's ready to participate in the POKEATHLON, bud! Man, you know what? More people should call each other Bud and Bub again, alright? We gotta bring that back, alright? Most of all, your solidarity with and trust of Pokemon makes me believe in infinite potential. Alright, follow me! Again, I cannot recommend following any mustachioed old man who comes up and is like, "Hey, Piggy, do you like Pokemon? What do you think? This is the POKEATHLON Dome." I think it is magnificent, if you ask me. POKEATHLON is a sports festival for trainers and Pokemon. Inside the dome, there are various challenges awaiting trainers and Pokemon to test their friendship. Why don't you try it? All right, it may say test your friendship, but really it's gonna be, testing our patience, as it were, and our dexterity, our hand-eye coordination, as you'll see in a moment. You're amazing, bud. This is a pleasant surprise. To see a PokeAthlete with such strong potential is such a pleasure. I'm glad I held the POKEATHLON here in Johto. My name is Magnus. We shall meet again, bud. See ya, young PokeAthlete. Hey guys, it's me, your friendly neighborhood PokeAthlete, and that Poliwrath just gave us the meanest bug I've ever seen in my life. Now, personally, I wouldn't put a Darunia up against a Poliwrath, but that's neither here nor there, so welcome to the POKEATHLON Dome! Alright, a place for true PokeAthletes, which we are, in fact. Now, running around the POKEATHLON Dome, it doesn't look too big, and fortunately, it's kind of not super big. There are some areas outside, just so I can walk around and, see how it's got. So just test the waters a little bit, see how the other PokeAthletes are. Running and jumping, and there's so many events for Pokemon to choose from. What should I try? There's really... yeah, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. All right, and it's got a little Meowth here. What do you get? There's more to Pokemon than battling. Obviously, usually it's contests, but they decided to go with the POKEATHLON, which it's a great concept. Don't get me wrong. I don't know if it's better than. I love how you can separate this lady from her Pidgey. I don't quite know. I like it better than contests. I'll say that much. It's not good at battles, but no Pokemon can beat it at running, thanks to the walk we take every morning. Lady, why is your Pokemon, why is your Pidgey running as opposed to flying? Man, the fastest Pidgey on Earth, I'll tell you what. Coming over here, energy drink, welcome to the Apple Juice stand, huh? What's that confusing look about? You don't know about Apple Juice? This dude don't know about Apple Juice. Here, take this. And we get ourselves the Apra Blender, which is, again, another exclusive item to, the 4th Gen remakes. When you have the Apra Blender, you can make Apra Juice to let your Pokemon show their true potential. It's easy to make. All you have to do is put apricorns in the Apra Blender. Put in as many as you can. The more the merrier. You can walk and you run if you want about 100 steps. Here, then you open it and you give it to your Pokemon or drink it yourself. You can buy Apra Juice here. Why don't you try it out? All right, so... Apra Juice. This is this is performance-enhancing drugs in the POKEATHLON world, as it were. It's fine. So you can also you can buy some individually, or you can actually make your own with apricorns, which is kind of cool. That's so Kurt isn't the only thing your apricorns are used for in this generation, and it is very useful. Every Pokemon, as we'll get into, has basically inherent stats. Obviously, not just, your battle stats like attack and special attack and HP and all of that. They have other stats more suited for, athletics. And the Apra Juice will let you manipulate those stats, which can be pretty handy, particularly if you want to go for gold in a lot of categories. And I recognize that. I recognize that nice shiny top of head. Hello, just when you least expect it, I'm Cameron the photographer. Well, you look so photogenic. Why not have your picture taken in front of the Apra Juice stand? Don't have to ask me twice. All right, come on out, everybody. Yeah, all right. Look at it's a regular team of athletes. I love how Darmani's like in the back behind us, so you can't quite see her, just the top of her head. That'd be so cute. I'd like to think that Darmani's kind of the shy type, but she really, performs when she needs to. Other than that, there's not a whole heck of a lot going on. They got this guy who's making his Pokemon run laps. They look good today. They weren't so well yesterday, but we'll win today for sure. All right, yeah, you wish, pal. Good luck with that. Now that Pokemaniac's on the scene, there ain't no winning for anybody else. That's for all true. And coming down here, each Pokemon has its unique traits. A true PokeAthlete knows them and lets their true performance of his or her Pokemon emerge. All right, and coming right down here, I believe this is the last lady we can talk to before heading inside, actually. Have you heard of Apra Juice? Who hasn't heard about Apra Juice? This girl's never heard about Apra Juice before. Pokemon can increase their performance with food and drink. Apra Juice is the drink developed from a nutrition research to improve performance. If you let your Pokemon trigger for a PokeAthlon event, it will show its true potential. Yeah, that's definitely some sort of steroid. Out of my way, Slowpoke. Slow bro, as it were. But we got places to be. Oh, there's a fence here. Hey, look, I traded in all my brains for brawn today, okay? So what if I run into a fence? It makes sense because my Pokemon are all athletes. All right, and let us get this party started. Right into the POKEATHLON Dome. Ooh, what a nice beat going on here. Look at that. All right, and without any further ado, let's come up to the front desk, considering we don't have any information on it. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Whitney, sweetie, honey, you can't just waltz into places like that. I have horrible trauma associated with you in previous, challenges. We may have gotten through you unscathed in this one, but that still does not mean your presence does not immediately terrify everyone, every Nuzlocke in an 18-mile radius. Hi, Link. Are you here for the POKEATHLON? Me too. I have been so excited since its construction. It's so close to Golden Out City, you know? Yeah, I do. I hope that's even relatively close to the voice I gave her last time. Ah! You were going to participate in the PokeAthLon looking like that? Well, same to you, Whitney. Like, I'm sorry, you ain't no Johto 10 yourself. Get out of here. You're not prepared at all, are you? No. So, are you a medium or small? Girl, I'm flattered. Truly I am, but I'm 6'4". I don't think medium or small has not been in my clothing choice range since like middle school. You look more like a medium. What's that supposed to mean? Okay, I'll get you a jersey that suits you. You want to look your best if you're going to participate in the PokeAthLon, don't you? Wait right here. Well, I mean, if Whitney's gonna go get us, make it a Steelers jersey, please. This is just right for you. And we get ourselves a jersey, preferably a Steelers one. But I don't know. You look perfect. We haven't even put it on yet. How do you know? But I mean, Whitney, you tell me I look perfect, girl. Shut up. I'm sorry. You may not be a Johto 10, but you're like a Unova 7. All right? I don't know. All right. Anyway. All right. Fumble every girl you come across, why don't you? You look perfect. Now you're ready. Oh no, where are my Pokemon? I have to go back. See ya. How on earth? I guess we're not the only ones who traded in Braid for Brawn today. Oh my gosh, at least we just ran into a fence. We didn't forget our whole team of Pokemon. Jeez, how do you even do that? Where do you keep those things? I mean, jeez, oh man, all right. But anywho, without further ado, if you go down here, this is, this is where Whitney kind of, ran off to. But if you come down here, this is basically, I forget what it's called, the Solidarity Room. All right. So basically all this place is it will show off like when you win a bunch of medals and stuff. In these PokeAthLon events, your Pokemon will be immortalized here. I believe this is the room. Yeah, so come in first. If you come in first in all of the categories, you will be allowed into the back room. Which is, all right, and, just shows all your Pokemon, and it keeps the records, too. So there are records that you can beat as well, which is pretty nifty. And if you come up here, I believe this is just like a viewing stage. I don't think anything significant is actually going on up here, but it looks really cool. Yeah, oh, jeez, look at this. And you can hear the crowd roaring and everything. Ah, such atmosphere. Oh, my gosh. Like, I don't want to be one of those guys, but like, come on. Like, I mean, the DS era is absolute peak Pokemon. Like original DS era. Coming over here, this is where, I believe this is where you can do, link, PokeAthLon. You can link up with, others and actually play against other players. I got a vending machine right here, which is, not too shabby. And if you come over here, this is where you can trade. You get points for winning events, and you can trade them in for certain prizes. Prizes will be different on different days. And this is where normally you would trade in your, points to get the evolutionary stones. Only if you have the national dex for whatever reason, because this game really doesn't want you evolving your Pokemon for whatever reason. But I suppose, without further ado, we should, kind of hop on in and see what our team can do. See if our team can truly stand at the pinnacle of POKEATHLON DOME. I don't know if that's what it is now. I just made it up, all right? As the future #1 PokeAthlete, POKEATHLON DOME is POKEATHLON DOME? POKEATHLON DOME? Coincidence? I mean, absolutely. Like, probably. That word doesn't even exist. Anyway, let's go. Welcome. This is the reception for admission. Will you try the POKEATHLON? Absolutely, I will. Which course would you like to try? So, there are 5 courses. There's the speed course, the power course, the skill course, the stamina course, and the jump course. If you want my honest opinion, if you want to grind out points for this, go with the power course. It is so much easier, in my opinion, than the other ones. There are different events for each one. Some events will overlap. I believe there's a total of 10 events that happen in these courses. So there are 5 courses, there are 10 events, and there are 3 events per course. Does that make sense? So if you go to the speed course, you're going to do 3 events. Go to the power course, you're going to do 3 events. You're going to go skill course, you're going to do 3 events. Stamina course, 3 events. Jump course, 3 events. Now, there's only a total of 10 events that you could possibly get in these, so there will be some crossover. Now, the other thing to note is that everything in the POKEATHLON Dome requires the touch screen. So, you know, if you got to be accommodated for that, just so you know. But which honestly, again, you know, really cool utilization, because, you know, in Pokemon games, there's usually not a whole heck of a lot to do with the touchscreen. I mean, unless you're a a Pokemon Ranger, that's for true. But without further ado, I suppose I guess we should start at the beginning and go with the speed course. You want to try the speed course? Absolutely, I do. Please come this way. And opens up and ooh. Oh, looking like a PokeAthlete. The PokeAthlon will begin right now. Your team color is red, which is that a reference to? It's not, but it's nice that your team is red. Red is a little bit of marketing advice for you guys. Red is probably arguably the most eye-catching color. That's why it's used so much in advertising. That's why it's used so much in like YouTube thumbnails and stuff. You know, having red really draws the eye, so that's actually quite the advantage for you, you know, to keep track of your Pokemon, because sometimes you have to control them all at the same time, which is, you know, pretty... but we'll get into that right now, no spoiling. All right, good luck! Thank you, fake Nurse Joy. All right, so, now, you get to choose 3 Pokemon from your party. All right, now, as I said, they all have stats. Now, I guess Darunia's not very skilled, but that's okay. She makes up for it in a bunch of other things. So, all of your Pokemon, like I said, they all have additional stats that, you know, apply to, you know, athletics or PokeAthletics. So, as you can see, Darunia here, very good with speed, very, very good with jump. The more stars you have, the better off you are, and if you have bigger stars, again, it's, you know, kind of better. So, like, if I'm not mistaken, having, like, you know, the 4 normal size speed stars does not equate to having 3 giant jump stars. So Darunia is best at jumping, second best at speed. If you have, you know, the little brown withered stars right here, that means you're not very good in a certain area. And this will dictate how well your Pokemon perform, depending on what course you're doing. Now, we are doing speed course, so that's the one that we're going to focus on. Coming over here, all right, Sidon. Not very much in the way of speed, but power and stamina, you best believe. And then coming over here, Navi, really good in jump, which, yeah, makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? It makes sense, but not particularly good in any one category, but not particularly bad in any one category. Over here, Maylon the goat, well, the sheep. For whatever reason, she's ridiculously fast. I don't know why, considering that Flaffies are really slow in actual game. But definitely, Maylon has, you know, made the cut here. Darmani, obviously, I mean, giant rock, not going to be very fast, but in power, she really makes up for it. And then, of course, Makar. I guess Makar's not very fast, but it goes a long way. All right. So, based on what I'm seeing here, Sidon only has 2 speed. Wow, that's actually we might not be we're not looking too hot in the speed category, boys, but that's fine. We're going to go ahead and drag Darunia. You know what? We'll keep Maylon as, like, kind of the, you know, the ringer. We'll go ahead and throw Sidon in there and Maylon as our ringer. All right, are these 3 okay? Well, they're about as good as they could be. All right, and here we are. Welcome to the POKEATHLON. Today's event, the speed course. Who will shine brightest today? Let's meet the competitors. Now, they kind of have opening ceremonies. Every time you get into a POKEATHLON event. It may seem kind of useless, but it actually makes a difference because they will show you who you're up against and what their team looks like, and you can actually gauge who's going to be a threat, like if you're going to have a good or a bad time against you know, your competitors based on them and their team. The more you play the POKEATHLON, the more you'll kind of, you know, intuit this kind of stuff as well. All right, so, you know what, guys? Honestly, like, based on the teams that I'm seeing, we're looking like we might be able to get away with this pretty easily. And as you can see, we are going to swap on over to our double screen. We don't get to use this very often. I'm pretty excited about that. All right. Why did you fall down so far? Is there a hole over there or something? What does that mean? Why did you fall down so far? Is there a hole over there or something? Team Lane. Was that directed at me? All right, Darunia, Sidon, and Malon. All right, jump, fight, be like the wind. Someday I want to fly high. That's not us saying that, is it? No, that's so lame. I could have come up with something better, like, hey guys, it's me, your friendly neighborhood PokeAthlete, and we're here to crush all of the competition. Look at these puny Pokemon trying to step onto the stage with some real pocket monsters. See, like, look at that. That gets me way more hyped up than, you know, oh, I'm ready to fly. Literally, we're in the speed course, and he's talking about jumping and flying, and get out of here. All right, Team Richard, Pidgey, Spearow, and Natu. My Sidon could eat those things for breakfast. Together with these 3 Pokemon, I'll get stronger, I'll get bigger. And Team Chase, Rattata, Sentret, and Sandshrew, which, yeah, I can see why they're called Team Chase, because you're going to chase them out, chase these rodents out with your house with a broom. All right, I mean, hey, look, my hype talk's better than my trash talk, all right? Do you think you can keep up with me? They call me the Victorious Victor. Oh, that's cute. I thought your name was Chase. Oh, Team Victor. All right, my bad. Team Victor, Ponyta, Duo, and Growlithe. All right, that one's probably going to be the, you know, most, quote-unquote threatening team. All right, we're ready. Let's aim for the top. Let's POKEATHLON! All right, guys, get hyped. It is finally time to settle things. And event 1. Oh, yeah, geez, I forgot this was the first event. I know I was talking all that heat a little bit earlier, but there are certain events I'm just not good at, and the hurdle dash is one of them. So the object here is you're going to have to monitor the 3 Pokemon that you have. They're all going to be going at the same time, and there are going to be hurdles coming, and you have to jump over the hurdles, and your goal is to finish in a very good time. I guess we're just going to have to find out how well we're doing. All right. And 3, 2, 1, let's go. And we're off to the races, baby. All right, so the first one, you can kind of see them coming on your top screen. And we're looking pretty good so far. And they're off. They're running the races. Oh, then Darunia hits it. Oh, and then Malon hits one. All right, Malon is really fast, though, so just by virtue of her own speed, she seems to be doing pretty good. Sidon actually has an advantage when it comes to jumping. Dang it. And then I am absolutely neglecting poor little Darunia over here. The more you hold it, the further you'll jump, and your Pokemon, dang it. So Malon doesn't have the best of jumps, the best of hops, and somehow Sidon won that. We made absolute horrible timing there, but it is a new record, which is fine. You know, this isn't my favorite event, and our Pokemon aren't really, you know, built for speed. Malon does not have as much as an advantage in jump. As you can see, Sidon has really good jump, so when I, you know, click and hold for Sidon, he was basically flying through the air. So when there's a bunch of hurdles, you know, real close to each other, he just, you know, soars right over them. All right, the results of the first event. And, okay, we got 3rd place, which is, okay, we got 3rd place by like 1.6 seconds, so that's not terrible. At least we aren't Richard. Poor guy, jeez, oh man. But that, honestly, that is going to kind of disadvantage us. You earn points in each event, and then also there's bonus points at the end, kind of like Mario Party, where, you know what, not too shabby. Again, we're only 1 point behind 2nd place, so I ain't too miffed about it, because we've got we've got other events to attend to. So next up, pennant capture. Oh, jeez. Okay. Yeah, I'm not super great at this one either. So with this one, you use the stylus, and you basically you know, swipe to make your Pokemon run. You can collect up to 9 pendants that are just going to be scattered around you know, the area, and then you have to drop them back off, and then your next Pokemon gets swapped out and then runs around. If you hit other Pokemon from behind, it will stun them and make them drop their pendants. So strength in this category is also pretty good, interestingly enough. So let's get it started. All right, and 3, 2, 1, and here we are off to the races. The pendants will just start dropping. You pick up about as many as you can. You will be running into stage hazards. Let's just go ahead and drop off a bunch of them. We had 8, which is pretty close. We are going to have Sidon in here. I expect Sidon to do pretty well here. I believe if you have strength, you are less likely to get stunned. We are going to go ahead and drop off a couple more. Nice, not too shabby. I believe that was exactly 9. And then we got good old Malon up here. She is the fastest, which isn't helping her out too much right now. All right. Again, when you're dashing, you don't have exact control. So like with Malon there, I wanted to collect more penance. However, when I swiped to make her dash, she dashed backwards a little too far and actually ended up, dropping penance off. Not too shabby. Honestly, I think we did pretty dang good in this one. 35 is quite the total to rack up. Let's see how we compare to the others. All right, because again, you don't know, which is also really cool. You don't know how well your opponents are doing in most of these events until the absolute end. So it's like, it's some good and bad. Like you think you're doing really good, and then all of a sudden, all of your opponents have like twice your amount, and you're like, oh, I just suck at this event. All right, and yes! Oh, yeah! Team Link in the house. Who's the true PokeAthlete? Get out of here! So take that, Chase. Victor, more like not victorious. Richard, your name's already unfortunate enough. All right, take that. Who said I was a sore winner? All right. 105 points. We absolutely annihilated the competition in this one. Suddenly, it's the final event. Will the tables be turned this time? Again, just to show that I'm pretty garbage at trash talk. Oh, man. All right, so, okay, this one, I believe that the relay run is probably the easiest one out of the 3 speed events that you take on. This one's pretty straightforward. You flick your stylus to dash your Pokemon. Just avoid the obstacles, and then you are responsible for switching your Pokemon out for this one. And if you go for too long, your Pokemon will, in fact, kind of like, get too tired, and they will stall for a little bit. So there will be indications when your Pokemon are tired, so pay attention to those, and then switch, and you should have a fairly easy time. So, all right, let's go. After I said this is my best event, let's go. Go, Darunia! Or Darmani. Oh, yeah, no, this is Darunia. All right, and, okay, not too shabby. Switch out. Come on, Sidon, get through there. All right, and there we go. Now we've got our wind up. And get around these obstacles. Again, it's a little bit harder. Endurance is pretty good also in this category. As you can see, like when the switch button at the upper left-hand corner starts flashing, that's usually a good indication that you want to switch your Pokemon out. Dang, Malon! She got the endurance and the speed. So swap back out, and you can swap out really at any time. And your jeez, oh man. Darunia was really eager to get in there. She's real fast, but my goodness, she's just bumping into everything. Okay, switch out into Sidon again. Sidon, I believe, is real good because he won't get... Oh, okay. Sidon got tired real quick there. Sidon's real good strength-wise, considering that... Come on. Oh, no. Go. Okay. Yeah, we're going to switch out. Sidon's good strength-wise because if he bumps into Pokemon, he's less likely to get stunned. We got about 10 seconds left. Now, this one is rather intensive, so my... Go! Come on. Sidon! Oh, we're so close. Oh, man, 10.9 laps. All right, that's not, like, fantastic, but, pretty good overall. Obviously, it was good enough to win. So take that! Oh, take that, suckers! Who's the best PokeAthlete? Who's the best PokeAthlete? It's the Pokemaniac. That's who. You guys, you couldn't compare. And let me tell you, this isn't the only event we're gonna absolutely dominate. Oh, yeah, great. Now I'm all hyped up. I'm like, yeah, I got the competitive spirit in me now. Now that I'm all hyped up, it's gonna be absolute tragedy when I lose something. All right. And 109 points, not too, well, 10.9, that makes sense, doesn't it? All right, and, the final results. Now, it does seem like we are definitely in the lead because we got first place in 2 events. That usually can guarantee you winning. However, these bonus points at the end here can be kind of dubious. So if it's close, you definitely want to make sure you're getting the bonus points. All right, great job, athletes. Which team fought the hardest? We've got the results. But first, who's overflowing with fighting spirit? Kia! Who do you think's overflowing with fighting spirit? That's the Pokemaniac. That's Team Pokemaniac, baby. A challenge bonus for Pokemon and team. 31 points for Team Link. Oh. I was getting real hyped up for my 31 points, and then it turned out I got the least points for fighting spirit. What do you mean? How do you measure that? This game's rigged, man. Oh, man. Okay, individual prizes. No miss? Yeah, Sidon. Attaboy. All right, and team leader, Sidon. So, oh, geez, Sidon absolutely dominated this then, because Sidon got the most points out of any other Pokemon. That's great. All right, and prize for effort, the Pokemon that hit the most. The Pidgey? Really? All right, yeah, whatever. All right, we'll add up the event points, and this, honestly, guys, based on how we did in the bonus points, this is looking like an easy Pokemaniac victory. All things considered. Oh, yeah, no one's even close. Look at that. We're in the sky compared to everyone else. Jeez, oh, man. Our score's so high, you thought we were in the jumping competition. Yeah, good one. And look at that. Yeah, Sidon front and center for being the winner. Well, look at our guys. Ah, yeah! They all get medals, too, which is the cool thing. I'm so proud of them. All right, Team Link was awarded the speed medal. All right, and of course we beat our personal best because we only have, this is our first time, so our personal best was 0. Jeez, all right, congratulations, that was a wonderful performance. Keep aiming to be top PokeAthletes. That is PokeAthlon forever! Ugh, I love the energy here. Ugh, okay, and that was so, I love the energy so much, we gotta do another one, like, right away. All right, so now that we're back, I guess we can swap back to the normal screens until we start up the PokeAthlon again. All right, you receive athlete points based on your score. All right, this time Link's score was 372, so we get 372 points, which, may seem like quite a bit. And because we came in first place, we get extra points, which is not too shabby at all. Arnie! Hey, Arnie! Guess what, Arnie? You're gonna be so proud of me. I'm the star PokeAthlete. I go to all the gyms in the Pokemon world, and then I go and I perform and become the #1 PokeAthlete. I'm like Mr. Pokeverse. How do you feel, Arnie? Link, how is Arnie? How are you? I'm always with my Venonat. It's just so cute. I just love it. Changing the topic here, I saw this Drowsy for the first time. It was easy to beat, actually. Because my Venonat is part bug type. So I tried to put them to sleep, but guess what? They have vital spirit. I couldn't believe it. Oh, they have insomnia. He was crazy. All right, let's talk again, huh? All right, Arnie, what a guy. What a guy. Mr. Universe himself calling us up to congratulate us on our PokeAthlon victory. All right. Oh, hello. You must be new here. Welcome to the athlete shop. All right, flying sweat, breathing in unison, newborn friendship. We support your PokeAthlete lifestyle. And just remember, I also support your guys' PokeAthlete style. So get on out there and get your Pokewalker and get your steps in, all right? All right, and we can exchange these for prizes. Now, they will change daily. Shoot, I actually might buy that. So, Moonstone will pop up. Now, there will be another page worth of stuff to buy. Once you get the National Dex, and that will include other Elemental Evolution Stones. Moonstone's the only one you can actually get here. Again, I don't quite know why, but we are actually going to be in need of one of these if we don't have one already, considering that we've got our Nidoran female, Naburu, that's right. Jeez, oh man. Queen, Desert, duh, makes sense because you're ground. So we might buy one of those if we build up enough points. I think we could probably get enough in today, because I am going to be showcasing all the events today, all things considered. And what do we... No, it's going to be in this bag if we have... Okay, so we don't have a Moonstone, so that'd be nice to pick one up. That's actually great timing. Moon Day for the Moonstones. That makes sense. Keep it in your mind. All right, so without further ado, let's hop on in. And we'll join another event. So we are going to go to the Power Course next. Now, the Power Course, I believe, is probably the easiest course out of all of them. Just my personal opinion. Some might, think otherwise. And again, your team might actually dictate otherwise. But I believe as far as like events go, these ones tend to be, the simplest. All right, so PokeAthlon will begin shortly. Okay, team colors red. Awesome, that's great. You're not going to lose track of your Pokemon. Good luck. All right, and now we're here to choose once again. So, once again, Darunia looking like she's pretty powerful, but of course, if you want to go powerful, you got to go Sidon. That is 100% accurate. We're going to go ahead and throw Sidon up front because he is super powerful. Navi, once again, jumping. That's her best ability. She's like okay and basically everything else. I'd say maybe a little sub-average in other things. Maylon, wow, she is the champion of speed on our team. She is the speedster of the team. She is certainly not going to be good for the power segment. And Darmani is looking rather tough. And then between Makar and Darunia, Makar has more stamina. Not a lot of speed, but definitely more stamina. So you know what? Let's go with Makar. Makar might not go very fast, but Makar has a lot of power. And then we'll go ahead and throw Darmani here as our ringer. And I think that's a good-looking team, if you ask me. All right, and let's swap it back. Well, yeah, they haven't, there we go. Now that the other screen's here. The jump was like the wind. The form was like a cloud. Team Link. You gotta come up with better hypes for me, all right? Well, I get a Pokemon strength and power. I'll show them to you. All right, Team Mac, Tauros, Apom, and Snubbull. We gotta get better at hyping our guys up. Now, I'm just, looking at the teams right now, it seems like we might actually have quite the easy time. The only one I'd be concerned about is the team with this Tauros on here. Snubbull might just have a little bit more, power just because it might be predisposed for it, but Tauros is definitely the threat. So I'd say blue team is definitely the one we actually got to watch out for. The other ones I'm not super concerned about. Yellow team might be a little bit of an issue just because they got Machop and Phanpy. I believe those are, power types. But POKEATHLON! I think, honestly, our team should have no problem with this. So, Block Smash. This is probably going to be the easiest one. All you got to do is break the blocks. You just use your stylus, poke the blocks. Once your Pokemon gets tired, swap them out, kind of like the relay race, except you don't have to flick, you just have to tap. Pretty easy, and with Sidon up front, I'm expecting to just absolutely destroy this. And here we go. 3, 2, 1. And if you have the ability when your Pokemon is worn out, if you do have the ability, switch out while the blocks are restacking. Because you can't actually do anything while the blocks are restacking. So it's a good time it's a strategic time to switch out your Pokemon. So like Makar can get through 1. I believe that both Darmani and Sidon will be able to get through 2 stacks before switching. All right, that's fine. We got 9. No, jeez, we got 90 of them. My goodness, I don't think he can do like too heck of a lot much better than that. But not too bad at all. We've left our competition in the dust. Oh, our team is so strong. Like, it's not even close, dude. 16 blocks. I believe they come in stacks of 10, by the way. So it's almost like 2 stacks ahead of second place. Oh my gosh. What was I worried about? Nothing. I don't have to worry about nothing. Oh, we just absolutely dominated them. All right, this is determined by points. We are, right now, we're just by far and away, like, way ahead. Now, event 2, the circle push. So this one is kind of a fun event. You have to control all 3 of your Pokemon. There's a time limit. There will be little circles on the ground. You just have to push your Pokemon into them. The circles will be of varying sizes, and the smaller the circle, the more points you get. So basically, you're going to be pushing your opponents out of the circle while trying to keep you yourself in the circle, which is, again, where strength and stamina really comes in handy. So let's go ahead. And let's just go ahead and get everyone moved in here. This first circle is nothing to be concerned about. Keeping everyone kind of towards the middle. We're going to keep everyone, pretty good. Keep them on different sides because you don't know where the smaller circles are going to end up. So we're going to go ahead and throw Sidon into the smaller circle and keep our other guys here in the bigger circle. So we did really good on that one. This one's going to take a lot of concentration. Once again, Sidon being our strongest, we're going to go ahead and throw him in there. Makar probably shouldn't be in here with Sidon. Yeah, that's fine. That actually worked out really well. Sidon actually pushed all of those Pokemon down, which pushed Makar into the bigger circle. So we're going to keep Sidon in there. Makar got pushed out at the last second. Again, there's a lot of, like, you kind of have to manage your Mons pretty well. Come on. Oh, did Sidon get... Oh, Sidon got pushed out, but that's okay because we had Darmani down here. We're going to keep Sidon up here. I'm liking our positioning on this one. Once again, Sidon, because he's our strongest, I want to push him towards the smaller circles and then keep our other guys kind of towards the bigger circles where they don't have to push as much. So I think we absolutely nailed that one as well. I mean, the management that it takes to be able, particularly when your Pokemon are on other sides of the ring, does get a little tricky sometimes, but as long as you got someone like Sidon, focusing on the big points and then focus your other Pokemon on getting points regardless, that's usually a surefire strategy to win this thing. So once again, we take first place on that one, which, not too shabby. I think Sidon's going to be the MVP of this one again. Now, the last game is definitely the hardest. I don't know why this is necessarily in the strength category. This is goal roll, which is basically, soccer or like 4-man air hockey. If you've ever played that, there are 4 goals. The point is just to get a ball into your opponent's goal. Any opponent's goal that's not yours. That will give you a point and then subtract a point from them. However, if your goal, gets hit, you will also lose points. So, pretty simple concept, much harder to execute. Again, you're controlling all 3 of your Mons at the same time. So let's go ahead and we'll get Sidon to come on up here. Oh, come on. We're going to leave Makar. Well, I said I was going to leave Makar kind of closer toward the goal. Just so something like that wouldn't happen. Dang it. Makar broke down. And this one is definitely much harder than all the others. Just because you have to really focus on controlling 3. And not only do you have to worry about offense, but you have to worry about defense too, which is, come on, Makar, kind of bothersome. Let's get Sidon out of the corner. Come on, Sidon. Score a goal. Yeah, attaboy. Makar's been doing pretty good. Oh, as soon as I was going to compliment him, I was going to say, no. Oh, Makar being a good goalie. Come on, Sidon. Come on, guys. You can do it. As the game goes along, they will start introducing more balls in, which is, nice. Oh, I thought Sidon had that one. Oh, come on, Darmani. Sidon. Easy goal. The trick to this is, you don't have to flick. You can actually just run your damn it. You can actually just run your Pokemon around, which is a little bit easier than some of the other events. But again, you have to really focus on not just scoring your goals, but scoring on other people's goals, so that you don't, so that you knock their score down at the same time. Oh, hey, we had a tie. Not bad. I thought I lost that one pretty badly. But that's pretty cool. Honestly, that's probably the best case scenario. So that, because we're already ahead on everything else, so having another first place tying's fine with us. A tie or win, it's 2 out of 3 options. We're looking pretty good. But like I was saying, I was very distracted because that one probably takes the most brain power. Funny how it's in the strength category and it takes the most brain power. But that one is probably the hardest one in there, because not only do you have to manage your Pokemon, you have to manage scoring on your opponent, making sure you don't get scored on, and watching the timer, and then knowing which opponent's ahead so that you can score on them as well. So gets a little chaotic, and then throw in commentary on that one. That's quite the difficult, quite the Herculean task, which I guess is why it's in the strength category. But we absolutely dominated in this, strength category. This is the one I would grind if you need athlete points, to get some stuff, just because, it's probably the easiest one to get first place on. Even if you, like, absolutely lose, you know, the goal roll, the other ones you should be A-okay in, you know, all things considered. Individual prizes, no miss. Sidon, attaboy. And Makar. Oh, good job, buddy. Oh, I'm so proud of you. I kind of, like, I had Makar in there as kind of like our, like, backup, basically, because it's like, you know, it's like, he's okay. You know, he's not our big hitter or anything, but he really pulled through. Makar pulled through once again. Makar, it's amazing how often Makar has surprised me in this playthrough. Very, very proud of him. Good job, Makar. Attaboy. And of course, Sidon. He's the biggest. He's the baddest. He's the strongest. That's for true. All right, the Pokemon that dash the most. Sidon again! Bro, Sidon is the true athlete. He is absolutely phenomenal at the... Oh, I'm so proud of him. Man, just you remember when he was but a lowly Magikarp that we just, you know, wrangled up at the, you know, in Ecruteak City? Like, who would have thought he'd become the star PokeAthlete of the team? Not I. Not I, good sirs. Nay. All right, and... once again, blowing the competition away like it's nobody's business. I love Makar's eyes. Little crosses. And Sidon just standing there looking up, just regal. Just all get out. Yeah. All right, yeah. Of course, once again, we beat our own, you know, personal best at this is our first time. Keep aiming to be the top PokeAthlete. That is PokeAthlon forever. Oh, what a battle cry. And that is two for 2 that we have come first place in. So now I am all sorts of pumped up. Good job. You receive athlete points based on your score. This time, Link's score was 389. Not too shabby. And we get an extra hundo for winning. I need to get... My throat's getting a little sore from all this running in athletic activities, so I'm going to have to drink my gamer juice real quick. Not too bad. All right, and let's hop back in. Of course, we're going to join another one. All right, this time we're going to go to the skill course, which actually, in my opinion, is probably going to be the hardest one. I did play through these briefly. I don't remember exactly what was in this skill course. I believe there is crossover, though, which is pretty nice. So, yeah, let's go ahead and do the skill course. And again, they introduce you to what courses you're going to be participating in before you participate them. So, you know, it's not like if you forget, you know, one, or if you're not used to one, that's fine. All right, skill course. Darunia's definitely not cut out for it. Neither is Sidon, funny enough. Maylon looking pretty skillful, if you ask me. We don't have a super skillful team on hand, unfortunately. It looks like Maylon's going to be, she's our most skilled and our fastest, as it were. So let's go ahead. We're going to throw Maylon up front. We are going to take Navi, considering Navi has more skill than everyone else, embarrassingly enough. And then, of course, Makar is going to, you know, we're going to park Makar right back here in the back of the party to come with us for the skill course. So we're going to keep these three. And welcome to the POKEATHLON. Today's event, the skill course. Who will shine brightest today? Let's meet the competitors. And let's go ahead and swap back down to both screens so that we can see them in their full glory. There's no chance I'll knock down all Pokemon competition. That sounds more like something I'd say. Thank you, Team Link, Maylon, Navi, and Makar. All right, yeah, you can bring a Makar to a Pokemon fight. Now, just looking at the composition here, when it comes to skill, honestly, yellow team's looking a little threatening. These Pokemon seem to be of the mind, as it were. So, taking a peek at these guys, it's looking like their yellow's going to be our, you know, our more direct competition. Having to execute, and maybe Venonat even, is a little, maybe a little bit scary. Bugcatcher, I'm not worried at all. And then, of course, Team Hogan over here. Hogan's heroes are all very skillful. All right, aim for the top. Let's go. POKEATHLON! Hopefully we can eke out a win on this one. My Pokemon are least equipped to being skillful, but that's all right. Oh, Snow Throw. Okay, so this one, Snow Throw is pretty fun, all things considered. And there is a way to really cheese this one. so you flick upward on your Pokemon to throw snow. So the Pokemon are basically going to be in set positions. So if you can get the like if you can train yourself like to muscle memory to flick in the right direction just every single time, this should be easy pickings for you. Overall, this event is one of the more fun ones. So let's go ahead and see. Again, the flicking ones, I believe, are usually a little bit harder. If you hold down, you can build up snow, you know, which can be advantageous. We are chucking snowballs up here, but they will crash in midair. And if your Pokemon get hit too much, they will get stunned. So just something to keep in mind. Let's go ahead and throw with Makar. Melon, I think, honestly, is our best bet for hitting Pokemon up in the top rung, just because... oh, quit disrupting me. Because I think she's our most skillful, so she can actually get the snowballs. Come on, Melon, you can do it. Atta girl. Our score's not looking too great. Let's see if we can't, you know, hit like the Venonat or something over here. Come on, Makar, you can do it. I believe in you. All right, so not our best event. Again, once you get the routes nailed down, it becomes like so much easier. Oh my gosh. Well, we got an uphill battle for us, boys. Oh, gosh. Oh, man. See, that's what I'm talking about. When you don't understand, how, like, what your opponent's scores are, and then at the end you can get, we're not going to talk about the snow throw, okay? We're not. Goal roll, we know this one, all right? Oh, my gosh. All right, let's go. Go, Melon! All right, and we're going to go ahead. Easy points, Melon, or Makar, buddy! That's what I'm talking. Oh, no, Melon, get it! Oh, you caterpie! You stupid caterpie! Oh, we got to get that gold one. Oh, come on. No, come on, baby. Makar! Ah! Well, scoring on myself is better than letting an opponent get the goal. You know, with the golden ball. You can do it, Navi. I believe in you. Nice, not too bad. Melon, go ahead and get in there. Oh, I thought that unfortunately I don't think was our point. But you know how it goes. Makar! Okay, buddy. Makar coming in absolute clutch in the goal roll. Oh, dang it. I really set that Venonat up for success, didn't I? Get out of here. Not too shabby. Okay, come on, Navi. There we go. Unfortunately, Melon was blocking, the goal. No, Melon. No! Oh, come on. All right, come on, Melon. You know what? Melon's not exactly, dang it. Melon's not exactly the most accurate. Oh, get there, Makar. Atta boy. All right, so that one. Well, it is what it is. Makar did gangbusters on that one, though. I gotta say. So I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, we dominated this one. It wasn't even close. Take that, Hogan. Yeah, how skillful can you be? Oh wait, you can throw snow, but you can't kick a goal. Showed him. All right, that actually might save us. More game reviews. That might save us from being, like, last place. All right, and then pennant capture. This one we have had as well. Having Melon on the team for this one, honestly, is an absolute boon. So I'm pretty excited about that because this is, this is also in the speed event. And Melon's pretty good at this one. It does kind of suck a little bit that we don't have, like, Sidon. We don't have anyone who's, like, super powerful. Come on, Melon. But that's all right. So it's like I feel like we can get we're gonna get pushed around a little bit more than we did when we were doing the speed comp. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Let's go ahead. Go back. We got a ton of them that time. All right. Come on, Makar. Let's shift it into overdrive. Attaboy. All right. Go ahead and get back. You know, the point is to be, well, slow and steady is not exactly the method I would say, considering this is also part of the speed course, but just being consistent, grabbing flags. Come on, where are they? Okay. Yep. Okay. Good. So we got a decent amount. 20, not bad, I guess. I think we had more when we did the actual speed contest. Oh, come on! All right. So we got mopped. We were expecting to get the floor mopped with us, at least in at least one event, or you know, like one course. This makes sense. Our team is lacking in skill more than anything else. We may get a chance to maybe snipe like third or second with some bonus points. Okay, come on. When it comes to fighting spirit, Makar. You ever tried fighting Makar? Makar's definitely overflowing with fighting spirit. Come on. Yeah! Oh, man. Once again, our team does not have fight. I don't know how much more Ki do we need? Like, what more fighting spirit could we possibly be? I'm exuding fighting spirit. I mean, I'm like, guys, I can't tell you how tense I am. Like, usually when I'm, you know, playing and commentating, I'm kind of relaxed, sitting back, holding my controller and everything. But for this one, I'm like up against the microphone. I'm like staring close to the screens and, getting all tensed up and stuff. Like, oh, jeez, oh man. What I'm saying is I don't know how much more fighting spirit I can give. No miss bonus. Oh, Melon coming in absolute clutch. Really putting herself out there. I'm telling you. Points leader. Yeah, there was no chance for us to win the points leader in that one, particularly after the snow throw. Oh my gosh, we got our butts handed to us with that. Wow, we did Violent Weedle, I suppose. All right, we're not looking too hot on this one. I'm thinking we're scraping. I don't even think we can scrape by in third place. To be quite honest with you, our second event was definitely the one where we, were able to really shine through. But yeah, even that wasn't enough, unfortunately. So, it's the skill course. Like I said, this Hogan's Heroes were going to be the threat, 100%. Because, it's about skill, it's about the mind. So, of course, the team of sidekicks, not to stereotype or nothing, but the team of sidekicks you'd expect to be good at the skill course. But anyway, POKEATHLON forever! All right, not too, well... Of all of the courses, that's probably going to be our shabbiest if I had to pick one out. All right, good job. You receive athlete points based on your score. Yeah, I know. We didn't do too hot on this one, but that's all right because, oops, forgot to, switch screens again. We're definitely going to try another course, and the next one up is the stamina course. Now, this one, I'm expecting some greatness. I think we have quite a few Pokemon who are pretty good in the stamina department, if you ask me. But then again, it's our team, so obviously it's like, I think our team is the best in everything. And if we lose, it is the cheating other Pokemon's faults. They cheated in the snow throw. They wouldn't let me throw much snow. All right, so the POKEATHLON, we're color red. We know how it goes. All right. Once again, this is the stamina course, so let's go ahead and take a peek. Our main man, the killer of athletics. We're definitely going to have Sidon with us. Looks like Melon's putting in a good showing. Oh. And Makar, of all things. All right, so let's go ahead and lead off with the troop star of our PokeAthletes. He's got the most stamina, definitely Sidon. Next up, stamina, both Melon and Makar are good in stamina. Melon's got the speed. We're going to keep Melon as the ringer then. We're going to park Makar right in the middle of the team. We're going to put Melon in the back kind of as the ringer of the team, like I said earlier. And let's get this started. Welcome to the POKEATHLON. Today's event, the stamina course. Who will shine brightest today? Let's meet the competitors. Woo! All right. Leave the hurdles to me. I'm a PokeAthlete that loves hurdles more than anything. That's literally the opposite. The absolute opposite of what I actually feel. I hate the hurdles. You hear me? Hurdles and snow. I hate them. All right, I know how to do it. Usually it's the ones where it's like you have to control 3 at once. I think that's really where my issue lies because I can't multitask super well, I guess. But, well, I say that as I, commentate and play a game at the same time. It's neither here nor there. But anyway, definitely not hurdles. That's a bold-faced lie. Someone is writing scripts for me, and I disavow. I disavow whoever wrote that. All right, never crumble no matter what happens. That's the kind of friendship we've got. I want that line. Elaine's got the cool line, man. She had a bunch of bugs on her, though. I guess you could say she's really bugging the competition. On the mountain, 5 years together. This friendship is everlasting. Why does everyone else get cool lines? And as far as stamina goes, I'm thinking Irvin might actually be our tough competition today. That's a Rhydon, if I'm not mistaken. My goodness. Yeah, I can see Victor. Hey, it's another Pokemaniac, but he's got himself a Shuckle, so I don't know if he's gonna win at all. POKEATHLON! Let's get this started. Why would they tell? Oh yeah, hurdles. It's hurdles. Okay, ring drop. All right, push your rivals out of the ring. Shouldn't be too hard. This one, there are a couple strategies. You flick to run your Pokemon into some enemies. You got to be careful with that though, because if they move, you will fly off the edge. If you are close enough to the edge, what you do is if you just lightly tap, like it says, if you tap your Pokemon, they'll jump and do like basically like a Mario ground pound or a butt bash. And that can be pretty good to knock opponents out of the ring while simultaneously, not flinging yourself off. But let's see how many times we fling ourselves off the ring. All right, we're gonna go. Excuse me. That was cruel. All right, so we're going ahead. Makar's looking pretty dang. Oh, as soon as I say that, that's all right. Melon's gonna come in here. Absolute ringer. That Melon is. Go ahead and jump. There we go. There we go. So if the Pokemon's charging you, that's a really good strategy, is to jump so that they go underneath you. And, oh my gosh, Sidon is the GOAT. And we're going to go ahead and jump. Oh, jump again. Dang it. Okay, come on. Come on, Sidon. Oh, what? Did you see that Kakuna knock my Sidon off the edge like he was nothing? I mean, he is part flying type, so I guess it's like, technically weighs nothing, but come on, bro. That was brutal. You ever seen a Kakuna knock a Gyarados off the edge? All right, so I think we did pretty dang good in that one. I mean, I say that, but that's yet to be seen. All right, results? Oh, yeah, we dominated. Again, so thanks in big part to Sidon. I think Melon was actually the MVP of this one, though. I believe I jumped over 2 Pokemon and then slammed down to, knock them off, which was pretty cool. But just seeing Sidon go flying off the stage because of a Kakuna. That's something you don't see every day. All right, poor Hudson, man. You're giving Pokemaniacs a bad name. Well, I gotta shut up. I got a 5 on Snow Throw, so it's like, dang, bro. Maybe Pokemaniacs just aren't suited to everything, huh? How about that? All right, so not too shabby at all. We have a commanding lead already, which is pretty good. Relay run, I'm very thrilled about this. I'm super happy. We actually have the majority of our team, same team. We just, swapped Darunia for Makar, but both Sidon and Melon were both in this event originally, and we absolutely dominated the competition on this one. So, very thrilled to see this one. So, let's get it going. Come on now. There we go, Sidon. Attaboy! That's what I'm talking about. 1 lap already. Come on. Oh, shoot. I ran into the gravel. We are going to switch out. Makar better be going nice and fast. Yeah, Makar! Let's go ahead and dodge that obstacle. there are some advantages to having Pokemon that aren't like, stupidly fast. So like Makar here, he can avoid obstacles because he can see them coming, whereas someone like Melon is probably going to run into a few obstacles because it's just very hard to see obstacles coming when she's more than halfway across the screen. Come on. Oh, that still counts. The good news is, however, that, the course is the course. It's not going to change. So once you know the hazards, you're going to be okay. It is also really nice having someone like Sidon with crazy stamina on the team for this running, because it lets the Pokemon who run. So like with a Melon, she got super tired, but it lets her recover fully because she doesn't have to pop out as quickly. She's got good recovery time because Sidon can just run for basically ever. And come on. Okay, that's all right. We did beat our record from last time, which is really nice. Probably because I was kind of locked in a little bit more on this one. So exciting. How was the second event? It was dominated by the Pokemaniac. There we go, Hudson. Now you're making Pokemaniacs look good. All right, not too shabby at all. Oh, man, yeah, we got a commanding lead. So even if we, like, flub up this last one, which is Block Smash. Oh, that's easy. We should be good with this one, too. Melon didn't do Block Smash last time, but we've got Sidon. So, honestly, Sidon can get through, like, 2 stacks, like, no problem. So, let's get to it. This is Sidon's bread and butter. All right, ready? Let's go! I don't know what Sidon's smashing him with, but I don't ask questions. He's just doing a real good job smacking him, so I'm not going to complain. The other thing, too, I believe blocks actually take more than 1 hit, depending on your Pokemon's strength. So, like, poor little Melon here, Sidon's, like, breaking through these like they're nothing. Makar, as you can see, is, taking, like, two shots per block. And then Melon actually took, like, 3 in order to actually, break a block. So, it's definitely a strength event. But right there, boom. Absolutely commanding lead of all of the Hudson. Hudson, man! Come on, bro! I absolutely get decimated. I got 4th place in the last event, the skill event, so it's like I can't really say nothing. But, I mean, this one by far and away, shoot. Maybe I changed my mind a little bit. This one was, like, really easy to dominate overall. So, hey, maybe do this course to grind up well, again, it depends on your team, and also depends on, like, you as a, player, like, what your preference is, how good you are at, like, the multitasking and everything. But, so your event based on your team and your preferences as a player, so your course will, that you can grind will be different than the course that, we can. But this one was the easiest, like, by far and away, all right? Overflowing of, that's, come on, that's us. Like, Fighting Spirit, that has to be us. Man, what do I have to do to get Fighting Spirit, man? I'm over here. I'm yelling. I'm getting pumped up. I'm encouraging my Pokemon. What do I need to do, man? All right. No miss bonus. Or, oh, must be nice. Oh, that didn't miss. Well, of course that Kakuna didn't miss. That thing, I'm terrified of that monster in a bug-like cloak. Because that thing absolutely decimated Sidon. I'm terrified of that. But once again, when Sidon participates, he has to be the point leader. That's who Sidon is. I'm so proud of Sidon. He's definitely the Pokemon that failed the most. Did I not call that? Did I not call that? That he's got a Shuckle, so he's doomed for failure. I called it. All right. Event 1, again, we absolutely dominated that one. We dominated all events. With this type of lead, I mean, it's clear who the winner is. 306. Call me Xbox, baby, or call me Mr. Circle, something. And look at that, beautiful. This is good. Seeing our team up here or down here, I suppose, on this screen after the PokeAthlon. That is what it should always look like every single time with the confetti and everything, because we are the PokeAthletes! Rah! All right, and of course, the absolute star of the team, Sidon, I mean, by far and away, is definitely the best athlete that we've ever had. All right, good job. I'm so proud of you. Good, man. Good job. POKEATHLON forever! Sidon forever! Whew! And here we are, back again. And that was the third event. Yeah? No, that was the fourth event. Yeah. Jeez. Okay, so we got one more to go. Now, there is, I believe, one event that we actually haven't done yet. So it'll be pretty nifty to go ahead and do that. Oh, no! Someone called me! Man, I hate when that happens, because I'm always nervous that it's like, you know, mom with something to, you know, give us, or it's someone who has an elemental stone and we just missed it. Which, I don't know. Like, after this last event, I suppose we could try giving some people a call, because I don't know if, like, if you give them a call, if they'll, you know, potentially have a stone for you, if you have to wait for their call. But, anywho. But that's fine. We don't need distracted. We have one more course to go through, and that is the jump course, which we have a couple of Pokemon in the back who've been waiting for their time to shine. Yes, I want to try the jump course. All right, because we got hops. If there's anything this team has, it is strength, stamina, and hops. All right, yeah, so spin around, change clothes, because that, you know, we're quick change artists along with being a PokeAthletes. All right, so Darunia. Absolutely banger at jumping, which is really nice. Sidon, really good at jumping. Navi, of course, phenomenal jumper. Actually, even better than Sidon, which is pretty crazy. Melon, you know, not the greatest jumper. Obviously, Darmani's not going to be the greatest jumper. She's a rock. I mean, she's a boulder. What do you want? And then, yeah, you know, Makar. Yeah, all right. So it's looking like it's going to be these three. Let's go ahead and we're going to, best foot forward, we're going to go ahead and lead Darunia here. And then, of course, you know, Sidon. You know what? We're going to throw Sidon in the middle here. All right. Sidon being kind of the core of our team. We're going to put him right here in the core of our team, literally. And then our cleanup, good old Navi, the Butterfree. Because Navi, if she has nothing else, she's got hops. All right. So she'll be in to, you know, clean up. And actually, there's two events, I think, that we're going to participate in that we haven't yet. All right. Welcome to the POKEATHLON. Today's event, the jump course. Who will shine brightest today? Let's meet the competitors. There's nothing I can't smash. I am the POKEATHLON Destruction King. Now that is a phrase. That's a line I will get behind. All right. I'm not looking at nothing's looking. I don't know. There's a Magikarp on the fish team, man. That's a little worrying. And then, of course, there's the cheater who's got all birds. It's like, oh, yeah, bird. Is it really even jumping if you can use your wings and fly? Like, I mean, come on. I mean, of course, here I am with, let's switch screens. Here I am with, you know, Navi. But, yeah, you know, it's fine when I do it. But I'm the Destruction King. Yeah. With Darunia, Sidon, and Navi. Why can you jump that high? Simple. It's because that's all you can do. What? That's sad, honestly. All right, we're not done. We're just beginning. We're just beginning, not the beginning. I'm the Alpha and the Omega. We'll show you how far we can jump. That's kind of bothersome that everyone else has jumping-related phrases where I'm the Destruction King. POKEATHLON! But it will be to no avail. All right, so event 1, what have we got? The lamp jump. Okay, so jump and aim for the lit lamp. So basically, this is gonna, if you've played mobile games, it's like, you know, I can't, basically you've got like a rubber floor and you just, you know, pull, and then boing, you know, and shoot your Pokemon into the air. The more jumps they have, the higher they can get. You want to aim at the lamps. It's basically a wall that has lights on it. Aim for the ones that are lit, and you will just get points for that. So not you know, terribly difficult. All right, and let's see. So not too shabby. We're just gonna go straight up with some of these. And you can angle them so that, you know, they jump to different angles. It's not too bad, the coordination that it takes. You know, basically, as long as the lamps are all lit up, if you do hit your own Pokemon, though, they will, unfortunately, get stunned. But for the most part, you know, this isn't, you know, too hard of a challenge. Oh, come on now. Let's go ahead and throw Darunia. Yeah, oh, that's the strat. Kind of have two that can kind of cross over each other. The quicker you pull, the quicker you pull down, the better your, the further you're gonna go. And also, you know, based on your, you know, jump heights, your Pokemon will not collide in midair. We did pretty dang good on that one. If your Pokemon collide, you won't collide in midair. So the more frequently you have your it's like juggling. The more frequently you have Pokemon in the air, the better it is because you know, and having them land at, you know, separate times. So then you can shoot them back up while another Pokemon is coming in to land. That's kind of the main strat. Now, okay, we did really good. Don't get me wrong, but we did not do we didn't do so much better than the others that I thought, as I'd previously assumed. So that's kind of nuts. But we still did. I mean, 17 points ahead of lead or ahead of second place. Like, pretty good if you had me. Alrighty, and event 2, Disc Catch. This is the other one that we have not done yet. So this one, I would say, is one of the more challenging of the events that you can that are assigned to you. So basically, it's you have an arena. There are frisbees that get thrown towards you. So from the top screen, they get thrown towards the bottom screen. Now, there are segments of the platform your Pokemon are standing on, and they are represented by different points. The less points, the bigger the section you can stand on, and then the more points, the further back and smaller the section you can stand on. However, there is a little nuance to this, which I think really takes this game from like just like a, you know, kind of a, you know, oh, it's just a mini game, to actually being like a strategic, like a strategy-based game, and that is Pokemon in front of you can jump up and intercept frisbees. So if you're standing on the 5-point one and there's someone standing in the 3-point zone, they can jump with proper timing, intercept the frisbee that would have come to you in the 5-point zone and absolutely deny you those points. So it's rather prudent. You can either pick a strategy, go all in on, you know, lots of points. You can stay towards the front and just focus on trying to intercept everything. Or you can kind of play the field and keep your Pokemon spread out. I'm probably going to spread out my guys. I believe... Alright, we're going to keep Darunia down here. Oh, come on. Sidon. Sidon's got that one, not too bad. There we go, Navi. That's what I'm talking about. Almost Sidon. Again, this is one of those, like, you know, manage 3 Pokemon while simultaneously watching both screens. It gets rather difficult. I knew Sidon was going to get bumped off there, so we're going to go ahead and push Sidon back towards the... Shoot. There we go. They're getting pretty good. There we go. So not too shabby. 29 points. I don't know if that's good or not. I feel like we did okay. I really had to lock it in there, so my commentary was kind of garbo for that one. Oh my gosh, we destroyed them! What? What? Dude, I was seriously, I mean, I know, look, guys, I know I, like, locked it in for that event, but I was like, okay, like, I'm gonna have to really focus. I'm like, dang, 29 points? I don't know, I didn't feel like our performance was absolutely optimal, but we more than doubled second place. Oh, we absolutely killed it with that one. So yeah, my opinion is, you know, it is prudent to have at least one Pokemon kind of up front. And if you keep one Pokemon closer to the front, you know, in like the 3-point territory, or even the 2-point territory, you can kind of get strays. Keep 2 of your, you know, Pokemon in the back, like towards the back in the 4 or 5 range on different sides so that you can have one dedicated to the right side, one dedicated to the left side. And then, you know, just try to clean up. If your competition is rather stiff and you realize that, you know, the battle's going to be up front, though, don't be afraid to kind of swap that triangle formation. So there's 1 in the back and then 2 kind of towards the front so that you can intercept discs a little bit easier. But dang, not too shabby at all. We absolutely dominated the jump event as well. Sidon obviously proving to be the absolute best POKEATHLON. Oh, we still have one more event. Oh, no. And it's the hurdles. Oh. Okay, let's get it over with. All right, we started with the worst. We're going to end with the worst, but we got the best jumpers, so here we go. We got it. We got it. All right, Sidon. Ah, shoot. Come on, guys. We got this. Nice and easy. We didn't see this in the last time we did hurdles. But if you properly hurdle, your Pokemon will actually gain speed. Which we didn't see in the last one because I was so bad at doing hurdles. You know what? We did way better than last time. I cannot believe Darunia got 2nd place, but Darunia is the speedster of the team, so that does make quite a bit of sense. But I think overall our performance on this one was like meh. Okay, maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. That's phenomenal. That is great. So we absolutely, man, what an arc. What, like seriously, what a sport event, like sports day arc we just went on. Like, you know, in spin-off episodes of anime where they have, like, you know, like the sports day or like the festival day or whatever, this was ours. And what an arc we've went on. You know, we got in there high spirits. We had like a 2nd act low point when it came to the skills. You know, we started out with our worst event, hurdle. You know, we got last place in that one. Did we get last place? I don't remember. Maybe it was 2nd. I don't know. But we did horrible on the hurdles. And then we powered through. Sidon really, you know, showed himself to be the team leader when it comes to Pokeathletics. And then at the end, you know, we come back, very last event, do the hurdles one more time to show how much we've learned along the way. And we absolutely dominate in the competition. So, what a phenomenal episode, I gotta say. What beauty. What beauty there is in this world sometimes. Whew. All right. Great job, athletes. Some more than others, I must say. Which team fought the hardest? We've got the results. But first, who's overflowing with fighting spirit? I am! Come on. What do I have to do? What do I have to train to get fighting spirit? Huh? Just tell me! Alright, whatever. You guys know. You guys know. We all know. Like, that system's rigged, obviously, but we know that our fighting spirit has been absolutely top-notch this whole time. You can tell by the condition of my voice. Alright. What? What do you mean there wasn't any individual prizes? What do you... Our team was absolutely dominating. And, of course, Sidon being the point leader, the overall point leader, obviously. I mean, it's Sidon, like, duh. All right, prize for it. Jump the most. Remoraid! Get out of here. All right, yeah, whatever. You know what? It's fine that they have to give out these, like, pity points to try to rig the competition, even though we clearly won. Well, that's why. It's because we clearly won so much that they have to do all these little piddly things at the beginning. And once again, our team is up there in the bright lights with the confetti. Team Link taking home the gold. Taking home the gold for Johto, baby. This one goes out to my mom, who spends my money to buy me things, which is pretty cool. This one goes out to Docky. I know he's not in this game, but I love you, bro. I wouldn't be here without the support of Docky. And then and Sensei Dawn, baby, we made it. Lyra, my childhood friend who just gives me stuff for no reason. Absolutely love that. My two other best friends, Bianca and Sharon. Sharon likes hot moms. I relate, buddy. Thank you for getting me to where I am. Bianca, she probably didn't even remember that this event was going on. She's kind of an airhead like that. She's a ditz, but I love her anyway. Yeah, that's about everybody, I think. Yeah. And of course, you know, I gotta thank, I just Sidon, MVP, baby. So good that he's so good in so many stats that other than like one, I think he was in every single team that we had. He earned badges when he played. So good. Love you, Sidon. You're the best, buddy. You are the PokeAthlete. So PokeAthlon forever. All right. Let's go. Team Maniac, honestly. I mean, I know I said Team Link, but this is Team Maniac. Whew. Alrighty. I can swap back to normal screens. This is going to be real fun to play with in editing while we've got the grinding footage going on somewhere on the screen while we're swapping back and forth. Like, I don't know where it's going to go. But anywho, that was my goodness. What a day. What an event. All right, good job. You receive athlete points based on your score. All right, and so we got a decent chunk of athlete points. Definitely not enough for a Moonstone, unfortunately. I mean, I can tell that just by, you know, the amount we were getting. But Chrissy, Link, howdy! This is Chrissy. What are you doing? Hey, listen up. Yesterday we were fighting a wild Caterpie. I thoughtlessly used a potion at the wrong moment. It looked like we were gonna lose. My Pokemon worked so hard. I really wanted to win, you know? Well, those kinds of things happen, I guess. Yep, I feel you. I feel you. It's like the it's like doing the skill event, the skill course in the POKEATHLON. But anyway, coming over here, this is a nice place. You know, you can get other apricorns here, which is nice. Actually, dude, we're pretty dang close to it assails your nostrils. I love that. We're pretty dang close to getting a Moonstone, but I might grind that off screen because we actually will need a Moonstone. You know, for Naburu, when the time comes, which should be, you know, again after grinding, so it should be after this video. We can properly utilize that Moonstone. Coming through here, can we see our achievements? Course records, yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about in the speed course. I'm telling you, look at that team. Power course, of course. Yeah. Because we didn't get first place in the skill course, you know, we unfortunately do not have a record here, but these are our records. And as you can see, Sidon is literally 4 out of 5 of the teams Sidon was on, and Sidon has 4 out of 5 medals. So it would be interesting, actually. I would love to, after we train up some Pokemon, actually maybe come back. You know what? I think that's what I'll do, actually, to guarantee a Moonstone. We'll come back at a different time, beat the skill course with Sidon. You know, we'll do the Aperjuice shenanigans and roid up our Sidon so that he can, you know, participate in the skill course. And once our other Pokemon are, you know, up to snuff level-wise, we can, you know, see which ones actually have points in skill, so then maybe we can come back and actually win this thing. Because that was rather disappointing. But we got good overall scores. Strength course was definitely our best. That's for all true. 389. That's actually, go ahead. You know what, guys? Like, if you guys, you know, play, you know, 4th gen and whatnot, and you guys actually have certain scores, feel free to share them with me, either in the comments or, like, if you guys have social media, if you guys follow me, you know, at your FN Pokemaniac, you are, as in your FN Pokemaniac on Twitter or X, as it is now. Go ahead and show me your scores. I would love to see your guys's scores, whether you just threw a team together or if, you guys are like serious PokeAthletes. I would love to see, how far you guys have gone. So, yeah, just whatever you're feeling like, man. You know how I say it. But yeah, and what do you have to say? The POKEATHLON does go way back. Cool. Yeah, to like 2009 now. POKEATHLON Almanac. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care. Whew. But with that, guys, that was a very intensive episode and quite a long one at that. But that's okay because we have a lot of Pokemon we needed to grind up. So I don't mind having this long of an episode. Usually, if it's the episodes are running, like an hour and a half long, it's because I have a grinding video at the end that I've sped up to be about 15 minutes or so. But I guess in this instance, it is just because we did the POKEATHLON and grinding up that many Pokemon too is going to take a lot of time. So hopefully, because I'm doing this before the grind, hopefully, I know I said we're not losing any Pokemon in this episode, but there's a very good chance that we could have lost a Pokemon in this episode while grinding. It does happen. Happens to the best of us, happens to the worst of us. So hopefully we didn't lose anyone while grinding in this episode. That would be rather disheartening. If we do, I will have our little ceremony at the end of this episode, with the music playing and everything. At that point in time, future Pokemaniac will jump in and kind of give the eulogy should we need such a thing. I'm hoping we don't. I've been very cautious when it comes to grinding Pokemon. I've had some close calls with some of my good teammates, but I think overall we've gotten really responsible with that. But the last thing I want to do before finishing up this episode is coming back here. Because we delivered Kenya, we can come back to this guy, and he will actually give us an HP up, which is very useful. So we'll pocket that. My pal was snoozing, right? He's always sleeping. All right, so he knows his buddy. And with that, guys, that's going to wrap up the episode. As you can see, it is just about eventide. That took a long time to compete in all the athleticism and whatnot, but it was such a good day. Sometimes you just need a good day full of sports and events to sweat it all out. Get your own game on, and cheer. You have someone to cheer for. So that was a nice little break from the cruel reality of death. Is always nice too. So with that, I had a fantastic time with this episode, guys. I hope you guys did too. So if you liked what you saw, go ahead and smash that subscribe button. Like, dislike, whatever you're feeling like. And until next time, PokeAthletes, I will catch you later. All right, and of course, we can't end the episode without talking to the PokeAthlete himself. Sidon, how you feeling, buddy? How you feeling, my PokeAthlete? Sidon is very eager. I'll bet you are, buddy. Even after a full day, he's still ready to get going. Good job, Sidon, buddy. I'm so proud of you. A shake it, shake it, shake it. A shake it, shake it, shake it. A like it, like it, like it. Subscribe, IB. A shake it, shake it, shake it. A shake it, shake it, shake it. A shake it, shake it. Oh. Shake it, shake it, shake it.